Charlie Lamb, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Houston Astros taking on the Lamb. Digs in. He can't hide from it, Singy. He's been dominated in this matchup.
But here's a new opportunity, Boo. Got to take advantage and flip the script.
Here we go, Charlie. Gets him to chase after that one. Lamb, the former Rookie of the Year, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball evens the count.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Throws to first, 2 away.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
First and second, no outs. Howie Hayfie up next for the Astros. Puts a bunt down. Lamb. The turn by DeVries at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Lamb. In his 3rd season, 25 years old. He's a former American League MVP.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Sets him down on strikes, and that's 4 strikeouts. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Lamb digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boo. Time to come through in the clutch.
That's in there. 0-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags from third to the plate. Save! And we are tied. Lamb stepping in. Bottom of the 9th. Winning run to the plate. Has a shot to end it right here.
Yeah, Boog, and these are the moments hitters dream about. Time to make something happen. Get your name written into the history books.
That one in the dirt and gets away. But all the runners hold. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Devin Jamison, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Cerna getting cranked up as well. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed. Winning run at second with 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that'll load the bases. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Next up for the A's, Dylan Beavers. Golden opportunity right here. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Ball one there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Makes a sliding stop. The feed for one. Crosses the winning run, and the A's win it on a walk-off 7-6. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John. One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Astros, Nelson Velasquez. Lamb. To first, what a play. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts. First and second, 2 outs. Leo Rivas up next for the Astros. To third, Lamb. And that is the inning. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Tap foul at the plate. A's leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Alvarez up to third on the wild pitch. First offering. Runner goes. Hey. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. The 0-2. That's to third. Lamb. To Horner at second for 1. Double play. What a clean killing. 1 down. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's a ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base hit, center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high con.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. In there safely.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Sean Santos appears to be getting loose. Number 72 also getting ready. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed to the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead. Shea Langoliers digs in now. Slow roller to third. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 strike away. Now a pop-up on the infield. Lamb. And that'll do it. The A's take the first 2 games of this series. Lamb did okay for them in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
1 down. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Lamb, a former Rookie of the Year, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Going, gone! His 47th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
And that one fouled off.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Man at second. Laser to the gap. Should score the run. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Back up the, oh, that got him. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Tags the runner. Swim move, and he slides home safely. Wow. 3-2, they take the lead. 1 gone, runner at first. So next up for Houston, Nelson Velasquez. On the ground, Lamb. to Horner at second for one. What a double play that was. Inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Lamb steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Lamb stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's Frederick Williams up next for the Astros. Pineda is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Gloves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw. And that is the ball game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Time run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout, and it's going to carry into the clubhouse.
Charlie Lamb, the star of the show, getting ready. 1 down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
To the right side, Campbell. The throw to first, and there are 2 outs. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off.
pitches out.
Foul ball there. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Good wood on that changeup. Barreled it up. Just couldn't keep it between the lines.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good at bat there. Good job. Good job.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Next up for the A's, Jonathan Aranda. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Way out front for strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. That's out number two.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The lefty, the 1-0. Line drive, that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And he lays down a bunt. Zips it across. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
You know, these A's finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you...
Here's Edwards for one.
No,
Not in
safe.
time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So runner at second, 2 down. Lamb, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. The Red Sox trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. James is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
So digging in, Charlie Lamb. the American League leader in RBIs this year. And first offering is fouled off. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Not in time.
He's good.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that makes it 60 steals for him on the season.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Just missed. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Next up for the A's, Dylan Beavers. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That's inside. Runner at second, 2 down. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him. That's out number 3. We move. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The high heat, too much on that one. So 2 down. Here's Josh Young. High chopper to third. Lamb. Fires over to first. And that is that. Lamb stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's William Contreras. That's to third. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Fastball for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. Heriberto Hernandez will hit next. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, that's
but
too
this
high.
is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. That's way outside. Ball 2. They're down to their final strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Lamb played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Lamb, the former MVP, batting second in today's lineup, and he's the reigning home run derby champion. That misses the zone. Ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. 1 away.
Batting third.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for Boston, Josh Young. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the move. Up the middle. He gets there with the slide, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 1 down. Next up for the A's, Heriberto Hernandez.
Get back, get back.
Step off, throw to first. Lamb dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, he picked up the once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Number 66, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Keller also throwing.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. The 2-run shot. Homer number 25 of the year, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Willie Adames up next for the Red Sox. On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and they get Adames for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Make it 1 down. Charlie Lamb up next for the A's. He's a guy who does it all. Left field.
All right, turn. Find it.
And that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All right, way to square that up. Good job.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's out.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But
man at first, Josh Young digs in now. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. The A's bounce back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series. Lamb did well enough for them.
didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
So up next, Charlie Lamb. A beast all year long as he leads the league in RBIs here in our final month. Leiter was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. This to third, and that's just foul.
No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Look out.
You got
That
it.
fastball
Perfect.
drilled him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Quick move to first. Lamb
he's good.
back in on a dive.
Here we go, Jonathan.
Runner on the go. Pitch
That's a ball.
outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals a bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's
That's a
move.
ball.
After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
That one
Inside,
misses.
ball
That's
3.
5 straight.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Almost got him. In the air, right field. And that's the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Josh Young. The 1-2. To third, Lamb. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb stepping in. It's late. It's quiet. But here's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he can twist this script.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center.
Runner on the go.
Yeah.
That's in for a strike. Throw to second.
He's in there. He's
Save. Swing, and he breaks his back. Gets him easily, ends the inning. The first and third, 1 down. Swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Going. Gone. A 3-run shot, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Lamb digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with 1 swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder. The Athletics down to their final strike. In the air, right field. Wood on his way over. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox win the series as they take 3 out of 4 on the weekend. Lamb played brilliantly despite the loss.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. Lamb locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Comes up empty.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Back in Anaheim. All set for the top of the 6th. Charlie Lamb digs in now. Going one. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They keep a big threat off the bases. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Alec Burleson, the next to hit for the Angels. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Lamb digs in. Huge spot. Go-ahead run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
That one is absolutely belted. Brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out in the plate. And on to the bottom of the 10th. So in now for the Angels, Royce Lewis. Man at second. And foul ball. Now we go to the 11th. Leading off, Heriberto Hernandez. Popped up. Lindor has a beat on it. One up, one down. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jordan Lawler, the next to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. That's out to center field. And that'll do it. The A's take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if you...
Lamb digs in. This pitcher is in the Cy Young conversation for a reason, and this entire lineup knows it, Singy.
Yeah, it's not about doing too much. It's about staying within yourself and executing your plan.
Webb, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Sliced hard but foul.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swings through the sweeper. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Jonathan Aranda in the box now. Takes strike 1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A two-run homer. Home run number 20 on the year. And the A's jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Lamb steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher singing.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog, just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off. Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Tied up here in the early going. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good job.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a trip.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
That's off the mark. Ball 3. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Runner around third. He will score, and the A's have moved out in front. The second run scores, and they lead by 2. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
That one lifted to left. Soderstrom moving under this one. 1 away. So a man at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him. That ends the frame. 8-9. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Charlie Lamb. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And so 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Leo DeVries. Ground ball, and this should do it. Ball game. Lamb did well in the losing effort.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
One down. Charlie Lamb up next for the A's. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 49th home run of the season. The Athletics score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Gets him to chase after that one. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 1 out. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
Throw to first in time. Now the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered in this game. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. Home run number 50 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Clawing back into this one, Boog. Second home run of the game. And take a look at that scoreboard. Everything feels different all of a sudden, doesn't it?
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Lamb now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
In the air, left side. Soderstrom under it. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of...
On to the bottom of the 10th. So in now for the Angels, number 33. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. Safe at third. And the winning run is on the doorstep. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Angels walk it off in extra innings. Charlie Lamb, fresh off an impressive. Here's the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Andino. This is his 30th start of the season, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases.
Relay, hit me, relay.
And he's got a double.
Batting third, the shortstop, Leo DeVries.
Hitting the air out to center field. Amador gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Over to third, but the throw's offline. Here's the veteran outfielder, Dylan Beavers. And that one popped in the air, left field. And that'll do it. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. John Kahn, the next to hit. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Hit softly on the ground to third. Tosses across to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Top 6. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Cracks his bat and pops him off. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. So up next, Dylan Beavers. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Man at second. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. One down. Now the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, safe. And that's his third hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. And ball four, two aboard. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Dylan Beavers. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Two on, one out. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Now he's challenging the called strike. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But Brooke, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. One home run shy of 200 for his career. In the air, right field. And that is that. Man at first. Next up for the A's, Garrett Forrester. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. And that is the ball game. Lamb played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
Well, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
One down. Charlie Lamb up next for the A's. And a breaking ball misses outside. Here in San Diego and just getting started. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Start of the fourth, stepping in the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. And a swing and a miss. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be like.
Oh, this is deep to left center, way back there, on its way, gone. His 51st home run of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Up next for the
So
A's,
digging in, Charlie Lamb. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
You'll one. Runner on the go in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Man at second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The A's looking to add another here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Oh, great stop. Throw to second. It's there, and that's a great play. So 2 down. Now the DH for the Padres. Dalen Lyle. Pineda is just 1 strike away. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, number 2. 2 on, 2 outs. Grounds 1 to short. DeVries. And that is the ball game. Lamb had a good day at the office. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
And now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. And he swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up the middle. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. John Hahn, the next up for the Padres. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Throws to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
O2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. Strike 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
First and second, no outs. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
On the ground, 2 ball. Encarnacion strain. Toss to second, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
1 out, runner at second. Dalen Lyle, the next up for the Padres. To third, and that one handled. To first, got him.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next up for the Padres. Base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he dives in with the winning run. And the Padres walk it off and win it 3-2. Charlie Lamb is putting together. Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, boy, way to get on stage. Check your outfit.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Dylan Beavers up next for the A's.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only
No, that
2
missed. That's
hits
the ball.
over the last 5 games.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. On a line. And that'll do it. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in an at-bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
No question about this one. It's out of here. His 52nd home run of the season. The Athletics score first. It's 2-0.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
Runner at second here, one gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Handles, throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next.
Now the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. His two-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Friedman, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So two down. Here's the left fielder. One strike away. To the right side. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a great showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a 3-1 on the way. Chop to the left side. Long throw to first. That's out number 2. One down. Now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. And a foul ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball. Line to left. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Fought off foul. Stays alive. The Blue Jays holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Ground ball left side. Jump throw. On the money. Next play. So the Lamb digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go-ahead run and scoring position. This at-bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You've got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
2 on, 1 out. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Way upstairs, and it's 1-2. Pitch kicks away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. Lehman is just 1 strike away to the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb had a poor showing, needed to do more. Struck out a whopping 5 times.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. Tong certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Next pitch misses way outside.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. 1 out and a runner at second.
That's the ball. Outside.
Loves it on the dive, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three and 2 now. Ground ball right side. Rainer gets it to first. Out number 3. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Emmanuel Rodriguez up next for the A's. Base hit. That'll do it. Across is the winning run. And the A's walk it off and win it 3-2. Charlie Lamb just about one down. And the batter now, Charlie Lamb.
That's the ball.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. The 1-2. Just misses with that one. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. This one in the air center field. Carter under this one. And there's 2 away. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Charlie Lamb. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the sixth with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
This is just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leo DeVries. 1 for 2.
No, that's a ball. Oh.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Inside, just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off.
Brendan Beck gets the call from the pen.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Ball. Low.
Close
No,
one,
that's a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. The tag at third, and he's out. 1 down. Charlie Lamb up next for the A's. There's the swing and a miss. Popped up. Stop. Gets under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder. The Yanks leading by 4 in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with an okay game in the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
One down. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Line drive, and there's 2 away. Sal Frelick, the next to hit. And a 1-2. Slow roller to third. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second. Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 out and a runner at second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-0. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bunting for a hit. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One down. George Lombard Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That's to third. DeVries. And it gets by him. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Lamb locks in. Tying run on. No time like the present, Singy. This trip to the plate could really shake things up.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are the moments that define a hitter's season. He's got a shot to flip the script right here.
The Athletics with the go-ahead run at the plate near the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss at a slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
So the tying run at second. This one in the air center field. Carter settles underneath it. And there are two outs. Francisco Alvarez up next for the A's. This one in the air right field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first two games of this series on the road. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb, having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Oh. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. One down.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit on the ground to short. Lombard tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. In the air right field. And that is that. One gone, runner at first. George Lombard Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Chop to the left side. Lamb over to second. Throw to first, baby. Here's the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
And now a chance to maybe...
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw
On
to
the
second.
tag, you're out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do, and far from it.
Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Next up for the A's, Garrett Forrester. The 2-1. Swing and he popped it up. Naylor in position. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Charlie Lamb. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that one hammered. Acuna moving back. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. That is the... Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. One and two now.
Ball inside.
Stays alive. 2-2 now. And that one almost got him. On the ground to third. Valdez. On to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Go ahead run on base. Philip Valdez. Next up for the Braves. On the ground to third. Lamb. To Horner at second for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. One down. Charlie Lamb. Up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. high fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. And now the first baseman. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign.
Now in for the Braves, Marcelo Meyer. Chop to the left side. Slides for the stop. There's one. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Lamb swings through it for strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fastball is outside. And it remains 2-2.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The A's down to their final out. Next up for the A's, Jonathan Aranda. Hader is just 1 strike away. And that's just foul. Jonathan Aranda up next for the A's. In the air, right field. Acuna gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
1 down. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. There's a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That's in. Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Lamb steps in. RBI opportunity here.
Yeah, Boog, important to try and close the gap. One at bat can tilt the scale.
This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. 1 down. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand. Fires to first. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. The 2-run shot. His 53rd homer of the year. And they cut into the deficit.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
First and second, one out. Charlie Lamb, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The Athletics trying to get back into this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Stepping in, Heriberto Hernandez. 1 strike away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb with a nice showing despite the loss. Only 1 hit, a home run.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Now the third baseman, Charlie Lamb. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throw into third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. And the runners will move up. The 1-0. Hard hit right side. Meyer to first. And they get the out. All set for the top of the 6th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Austin Riley. Line drive. Takes it in for the out. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Lamb went deep in his most recent game. In the air out to center. And no one can get there. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Josh Hader, the left-handed reliever. Runner takes off.
Nope,
There's
that's
a ball.
That's the ball.
Throw, save. That's another stolen base for the league leader. Man at second. That misses. And it's 2-1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes...
He boots it around third. And they take the lead in the seventh.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Hernandez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That pitch gets the inside corner. And 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Just
That's
missed.
a ball.
Strike two. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Line drive. Oh, he can't hang on. In comes the run from second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making...
Back to the top of the order now. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Philip Valdez. Tying run at the plate. Out to short. DeVries. To Horner at second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer. Pineda is just one strike away. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The A's salvage the finale of this three-game series. Lamb had a great showing in the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb is putting Charlie Lamb up next for the A's.
Charlie Lamb.
Now, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That catches the outside corner, and it's 2-1. First and second, no outs here in game one of this three-game set. Just
that's off the
missed.
plate.
And that'll
Ball
load the
four,
bases.
pitches down.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And here's the veteran outfielder, Dylan Beavers. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Off the
Inside,
plate, ball one.
just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bases juiced, no outs. Grounds one to short. One at second. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. The tag. Got him. Back here in Detroit, here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Got him. One away. Lamb up now. Stepping in here is like walking into a haunted house. You know something nasty's coming. You just don't know when.
Yeah, and it's usually a wipeout slider that disappears in the shadows. Nightmare fuel.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Edgar Del Villar getting ready to hit. Ground ball left side. Lamb. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. 2 outs. Runner at first. Next up for the A's, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 54th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. 2 on, 2 outs. That's to third. Lamb throws to first in time. Inning over. So 2 down. Garrett Forrester up next for the A's. This could end it. High fly ball right field. Ayala going back on this one. And that'll do it. The Tigers take the series opener here at home. Lamb with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. That one not close. And that is ball one. The A's with a chance to play spoiler in this ball game. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Takes it in for the out.
Yeah, once a team's already eliminated, it can be a challenge to stay motivated and engaged. Spite is one way to do that, I guess.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Lamb, a former MVP, 25 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Out to short, McGonigal. Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Edgar Del Villar will hit next.
Del Villar.
Come on, Edgar.
The 1-2. Brings it in for the 3rd out. All loaded up. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 1 for 3. This one in the air center field. Moving under this one. He's got it. Runner tags for home. In to score from 3rd. And they take a 3-run lead. Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. That leaves him without a throw. And a base hit. Bottom of the 9th. 1-run game. 2 on. Eduardo Valencia the next to hit. The Tigers down to their final strike. And that'll do it. The A's hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb had a ho-hum game for them, singled and knocked in a run.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Charlie Lamb, the American League leader in RBIs this year. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Late with the swing there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Man at first, 1 away. got him swinging.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Lamb digs in. 2 down, nobody on. This pitcher's barely broken a dozen pitches per inning so far.
Yeah, it's time to foul a few off, Boog. Smart batters know it's not just about hits. It's about getting that pitch count moving north before it's too late.
And that is out of play.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eduardo Valencia. Chop to third. Lamb. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. 1 down. Now here is Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That one way inside. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Nico Horner. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss. No hits and 4 strikeouts. The golden sombrero.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.